Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savour, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but it can be cast out, and to be trodden under the foot of men. Matthew 5 verse 13. Salt is a wonderful additive to food, especially if it is freshly grounded sea salt. But let it set on the shelf or in a shaker for too long and it becomes clumpy and tasteless. You might as well be shaking air in your food. It does nothing for the salad or the steak. It is useless because it lost its flavor. The only use for it is to throw it on the walkway to melt the ice in the winter. Jesus tells us in Matthew that we are like salt. In the passage, he talks about useless salt, salt that has lost its flavor. If we are the salt of the world and we lose our flavor, we become useless. We cannot improve anyone's situation. We cannot properly minister to other people because we have nothing to say. We are as useless as the salt that people use on the ground in the wintertime. We aren't fulfilling our purpose. We must strive to ensure that we don't lose our saltiness. We must read and study and spend time in prayer so that when the time comes when someone needs our salt, we will be ready. Father, help me to maintain my flavor. I never want to be useless to you. I want to be an asset to you. Show me how to maintain my saltiness so that I may be useful in the building of your kingdom. Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecution, in distress for Christ's sake. For I am weak, then I am strong. The quote comes from the Statue of Liberty reading, "Give me your tired, your poor, your hurdled mass, yearning to breathe free." This verse reminds me of the phrase because the spirit of the message is very similar. America was built on the backs of tired, poor, and hurdled mass immigrants. The teeming mass worked together to build one of the strongest nations, uniting the weak and making them strong. God also delights in the meek and the mild and the ill and the distressed and the weak too. He too will make them strong. Reflect on a time where you felt weak. What was it sprung? Thought this? Illness or injury? Fear or inexperience? Perhaps an evil action, word, or thought. Take solace in knowing that the Lord cherishes you even in these moments of weakness. Know that the Lord will never abandon you, and He takes pleasure in assisting you when you are weak. Know this, we are all weak, all of us. You may not feel it now, but you are. You may feel like it all the time, but we are inadequate and we all need God's help. Grant Him the gift of seeking His help. He takes pleasure in it. It can be difficult to go to God with her tail figuratively tucked between our legs. Do not be ashamed. Ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. All that God asks for us, ask Him. Lastly, what better way to understand the power and glory of God than through our own mortal weaknesses? We can understand and appreciate how truly marvelous and miraculous the work of the Lord is, the Creator of heaven and earth. When we are at low points, turn to Him, trust Him, know that He is with you. You are weak, but with Him you are strong. Thanks be to God. Thank you for watching.